Welcome back to the Stride Project, where we strive for lives. Today we talk about our new sponsored family and our 21-day pyramid challenge. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Stride Project. This is our 21-day pyramid challenge podcast, and podcast number 12. Rachel.
Yeah.
Hey, how are ya?
Hey, sister.
Sister. Okay, well, we're going to talk today about our new sponsored family and the challenge that we have for you guys. And I'm going to have Rachel kind of open us up and talk a little bit about Oscar and his situation, his family, and how we're able to help him through what we're doing here.
Yeah. So Oscar, as we have mentioned, if you've been staying with us and on top of some of this, we actually used to work with him back at the Hollywood YMCA. So that's how we know him, and we haven't stayed in touch that much. We're more acquaintances these days, but we did see a post on Facebook, and that kind of signaled to us that he wasn't doing so well. So Oscar was diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer, and it's the upper stomach portion so far. That's what, like, the last time he got tested, that's where it was located. As you know, stage 4 is not good with anything.
Right, because that usually means that it's spread somewhere else.
It can. It has the potential to, and at that stage, be more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So he was struggling with getting his insurance company to take him seriously. So there was a lot of delays. And because of the delays, he had lost so much weight that he wasn't able to go right into chemo like they wanted him to. So he's had to, they gave him some kind of medication to kind of help get weight back on, try to eat and keep things down, because nothing wants to stay down.
Right.
And so unfortunately he hasn't started chemo. That is the first step. And hopefully by the end of this month, so we should probably check in with him like in the next couple days just to see where he's at. But earlier this month, he was just trying to keep food in, and he has to sleep mostly during the day because at nighttime he's not sleeping. He also has hyperthyroid problems, which he is on medication for. But with hyperthyroidism, that's also your metabolism is faster, right?
Yeah, a lot faster.
Right. So there's complications in that. So overall, it's just hard for him to process food, hard to keep food down. And so he is actually probably in the 90s right now for weight.
Oh, wow.
So he's severely underweight. He's very, very weak. He's not sleeping well. He tries to sleep during the day when he can, but he obviously he cannot work.
Right.
So he does live with his mother. And I think his mother, I think she's doing what she can to help, but she's also handicapped. So it's just not the best situation for anybody.
Right.
Yeah. Oscar also, he's got 4 kids. His oldest, I think, is in their like early, maybe mid-20s, but he has a 10-year-old. The 10-year-old is really struggling with this process.
I'm sure.
Watching her dad just kind of be, at this very vulnerable, weak state, and it's very scary for her. So she's been doing counseling.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, Oscar is young too. Is he, he's 40?
I think he's 40.
Yeah, 40 is very young.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember working with him at the Y. This was a long time ago when I was working in the maintenance department. I hung out with him a lot as we're, washing towels and folding towels and, on the radio, like, oh, we got this, we got that. There's a cockroach. Someone come kill it, And he was just such a sweet guy, like super nice. I never saw him like,
Not
he was
smiling.
always in a good mood.
Yeah.
Just always had a smile on his face, and that's how I remember him. So it's really sad to hear that he is struggling and really, in fighting for his life at such a young age, and that he doesn't have it doesn't seem like he has a huge support. I don't know what his family life is like. I don't know where everybody is, But even just with his mother, being handicapped and being his full-time caretaker, it that's a hard job on its own. And sometimes it's just not enough.
Yeah.
So we're trying to step in to help out as much as we can. This really is going to be through you guys, anyone who signs up and helps us raise money to just provide a little bit of comfort and support and love financially to help go into these medical bills that are going to be racking up shortly as soon as he hits
Mhm.
chemo, I'm sure.
Yeah, and not only that, but just, we talk about the family system too,
Yeah.
So it's not, it's Oscar and it's his family. So, that includes his daughter, that includes, his mother, that includes the people that are in his life helping him through this or that are suffering alongside him right
Mhm.
now
Mhm.
because it's just very difficult. Um,
Especially to
so
watch your son be at that type of state, just not well. And there's really
yeah,
nothing
it's a
nothing
very
she can
helpless.
do other than keep him comfortable, really.
Yeah. And him, yeah, I mean, exactly. And as we talk about with children, like it's very hard to understand why these things happen. 10 is still that very young and naive age, and watching her father just kind of unfortunately deteriorate like before her and just unraveling. I
Yeah.
can only imagine the fears and they're very close.
Well,
So
that's good. Yeah.
yeah.
That's probably good for him to have her um there, just to love on him and keep him strong. But it's got to be hard. I mean, I remember when dad unraveled and
Mhm.
deteriorated in his own way, and we
Yeah.
were in our 20s, and that was hard.
Mhm. And that was scary. Yeah.
Yeah, especially stage 4. So I'm really glad that we were able to get hold of him. Um,
Yeah.
we're not, I don't think we're going to have him on the podcast because he's just so weak. And
It's really hard for him to even have long conversations
yeah,
right now.
but that's why we're sharing
Hopefully,
his story.
yeah.
So you guys have an idea of, who you're doing the challenge for and who you're helping.
Mhm. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. So you want to talk a little bit? I can talk a little bit about the challenge that we're going to do.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
hear.
Okay, so we just thought this would kind of be fun because it's strength endurance. Anybody and everybody can do it because you can literally modify any of these exercises. You can even just make them your own. We are going to give you guys 16 exercises because we would like for you guys to challenge yourselves a minimum of 4 times a week with these pyramid challenges. So that's going to give you 16 exercises, and now you can go above and beyond, and you can go and do more. Rachel's made an awesome list for you guys. If you go to thestrideproject.org, it's there. Which tab is it under?
It's under quite a few. You'll see it.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's
You'll see
all
it.
over.
It's
But the exercises are they're very basic. They're specifically for at home. And if you don't have weights or whatever and you just need a little bit of advice or like just like, oh, I just want to do that, that and that, you can just pick and not have to think about it. So it's just simple. It's not that, you don't have to choose from those. You can do your own thing. But
right.
continue.
So, but what we'll do is we're going to provide 16 exercises, um, body weighted and maybe some with weights. Again, if you don't have weights, you can use your body or you can use bands. If you don't like the exercises,
Fans or cans.
bands or cans or backpacks, listen, really, there you can use anything. Use your dog, use your baby. Like, come on,
Mhm.
just whatever's gonna work for you. And I've tried it all. So,
Mhm.
um, anyways, with the pyramid challenge, what it looks like basically is you're gonna have 3 exercises. That is it. So with these exercises, let's say you don't really have a routine of working out. This could be your workout. This could be it for the day. Or if you have some sort of regimen and you want to like take it up a notch, you can add it in to your workout and make it, part of your workout. So that's the cool thing about this. Again, it's only 3 exercises, and how it works is you're going to do 10 reps for each exercise. All right, you're going to do 10 reps, and once you've hit 10 reps for each, you're going to go back and do them again. 9 reps for each, 8 reps for each, 7,
And
6,
again, and
5, 4,
again.
3, 2, until you get to 1 rep for each exercise. Now, some of these exercises will be a little bit easier. Like, let's say we have you doing jumping jacks. Okay,
Yeah.
big whoop, 10 jumping jacks. Okay,
But
but
push-ups.
push-ups, right?
Ooh.
All right, but let's say we have you do like burpees. That's 10 burpees, 9 burpees, 8 burpees,
Yeah,
7,
add that
6.
up.
You add it up. So some of these exercises will challenge you, and then some might feel a little more simpler. Again, this is going to be great for beginner all the way to advanced, because you can make it as easy as you want it or as hard as you want it. You can do it for time, or you can just try to get through it throughout the day. Like, I really don't care. Just do it.
Just move.
I put an example workout up on YouTube. You can find that at the Stride Project, or you can go to RV and Fit. It's up on both, and you can do a little trial round. The ones I did are very basic. It's only a couple minutes, and you'll see how it kind of works and get a feel for it. But I guarantee you, if you do this 4 times a week for the 21-day challenge, you're going to feel a difference. You're going to feel stronger. You're going to have better endurance and stamina. And what we really are excited about is at the very end, okay, the dates are June 8th, we're starting through the 28th. Okay, on the 28th, we're going to give you guys the ultimate pyramid challenge. And by ultimate, I mean
The
it
ultimate.
is hard. Okay, and you can think of just working your way up to the ultimate challenge. And for anyone who's going to enter that ultimate challenge, I want to know, because we're going to put those people in again for a prize, like one of our Stride Project t-shirts, and that'll be our top performer. So you got to do the ultimate challenge to be part of the top performer. And is it top performer? I think it is. Yeah, we have top fundraiser and top performer.
Yeah.
You have to do the ultimate challenge, and we're going to do it for time. Ooh. So for time means you've got to try to get that challenge done as quickly as possible. Again, as safely as possible, but as quickly as possible, right? So you're going to actually follow me. I did this workout a long time ago. It's on YouTube, and I'll be posting it.
Do you have modifications?
You know me, like
Do
I
you
usually
need modifications?
Yeah, if you need them, you can definitely modify.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know my RV and Fit like workouts, I always throw in all my modifications during the workout. And the cool thing too is, if you want to follow along with me, listen, I'm moving and grooving, and I'm sweating and huffing and puffing. So you can do it with me. If you're behind, you can pause it. That's usually what Andy does. Just to catch up.
And that's easy because it's just the same movement.
Yep.
For those reps.
Yeah, so you could definitely go through it, get the exercises, and then do it and time yourself. Or you could do it with me the whole time. If you're ahead of me, I want to know, because I feel like I killed it. But if you're behind me, you can always pause it to catch up and keep going, because it's kind of fun to do it with someone. Gives you a little boost of, inspiration, motivation. Again, you can do this challenge with a friend. So if you have a friend that you want to challenge, tell them about the 21-day pyramid challenge. Tell them about Oscar. Maybe do it together and challenge each other. So you're starting to, with these 16 exercises, build that strength, build that stamina, build that endurance, and know you're getting ready for the ultimate pyramid challenge. And you can challenge your friend, there's so much you can do with this challenge. And again, it's not going to take up a lot of your time. And hopefully, even with the fundraising, it's super easy. We have a platform called Pledge It. You get your own fundraising page. You basically just write like your story, why you're doing the challenge, who you're doing it for, and you send it out to your friends, your family, your neighbors, your clients, like whoever is in your sphere of influence. Or maybe you want to challenge someone else and be like, hey, I really thought this would be fun to do with you. It's so easy. Once you sign up, it just takes a couple of minutes, and there's literally a button that'll just send it to, whether it's social media, email, or text. Okay, so it's very simple. It's very easy. If you don't like fundraising, we're just asking that you raise at least $100. And if you don't want to do the fundraising portion, but you want to do the challenge, you can simply just donate and join the challenge. Either way, any little bit helps. Oscar really, like, he needs more than $10,000. But that is going to be our goal for this round. And hopefully we can do better, or if we need to try to do another challenge to continue supporting him, we can do that later on in the year. But Rachel and I are about to explode some babies out, so things things are going to be a little crazy and chaotic toward the end of the year. So
Yeah.
we're hoping to do as much as we can right now, before we put a little pause.
Yeah.
But that's the challenge. So again, June 8th through the 28th. Yeah, 21 days. That's it. That's all you got to commit to.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, like me.
Aw. Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. No, that's true.
I'm kidding.
Especially these days.
Well, yeah.
It's great because now all I have to say is I'm pregnant. That's all I have to say, and people are like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, that's true. I've been given lots of leeway with that, so.
Yeah, take advantage. We got 9 months to live it up with excuses. And then that's
and
it.
then eventually it's like, oh, it's a newborn. Oh, that's why. Oh, I have a kid. Oh, that's why. So we'll have excuses for the rest of our lives.
That is true. Perks.
In different ways.
Do you want to add anything to this, Ray?
No, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I just, my heart just goes out to Oscar and his family. And I think prayers, if donating or fundraising, it's just not, if this isn't the time, at least throw some prayers in. Because as you know, prayers do go a long way and prayers do a lot of good. So
they're so powerful. I would definitely encourage the prayers, especially like I remember when I was doing all of the challenges for Julia, our last sponsored little girl and her family. I remember praying for her every time I'd go out for that run or whatever exercise I was doing.
Yeah, the prayer for them becomes part of the routine for your fitness too, because they're tied together. So I did the same thing either before, during, or after. It was tied into why I was doing it in the cause, and so that prayer went with that.
Yeah, no, it's really special.
But if you could just pray over Oscar and his family, and as I don't know his daughter's name, but I can find out for next time because she's struggling too. So just prayers over that household during this time would be wonderful.
Yeah.
So I think that's all really I have to say.
Okay. Yeah. And then until then, maybe we'll do another podcast midway. Like midway or whatnot, to keep you guys posted on how Oscar's doing and also how everyone's doing on the challenge. And we just really appreciate you guys. Like, we had so much love and support from the first and the second challenge we did for Julie and her family. We were able to raise about $10,000, and that was our goal. And let me tell you, it really helped. It really helped them, and they're super grateful.
They are, and they're still going. They're still going through many things. So who knows if down the road we'll do another one for them, but we continue to pray for them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, cool. Anything else you want to share? You good?
I think I'm good.
Are you doing the challenge?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the challenge. I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't do the challenge.
Yeah, you're in your second trimester. Come on.
I know.
Don't be weak.
No. I mean, 3 exercises. It's fun.
It is really fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to challenging myself in different ways for sure. And maybe doing things that I don't either feel like doing or want to do, like even the body weight, or adding plyometrics, like doing certain types of jump switch lunges or static jumps or like step ups or whatever it is that can maybe feel a little more daunting right now, I'm going to maybe just throw those in. So,
Yeah, that's I think my favorite part about these challenges is even on the days when I feel like I don't want to do it, I know I'm doing it for a bigger reason. I was doing it for Julia, and like now I know we're doing this for Oscar. And even in my third trimester, even though everything hurts and I feel bloated and hungry all the time, I want to do the challenge myself as well because it'll at least get me to move and do something, even if
hmm
I can modify.
And that's the whole thing too, is we're capable, we're healthy,
I'm fully
we're
capable.
able, we're fully capable of doing it. You don't have to be like super fast, it's just move
Not unless you're
and
doing the
know that.
challenge at the end. You better move it.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing is like I think about these people who are kind of like truly suffering and truly
Yeah.
miserable and
And
like
then we're able to do
literally just
everything
surviving.
else. I know.
Yeah, like there's just no reason why I shouldn't be doing something like that. That's
Yeah.
going to be number one, it is benefiting me in
Yeah.
many ways. But, if it's hard, if I'm having a hard day emotionally, if I'm having a hard day physically, nothing compares, and I don't like
Mhm.
doing comparisons because everyone's pain, everyone's sufferings are different, but there's no way I am anywhere
Mm-mm.
like where Oscar is. So,
No.
you know,
In that whole family. No, you're absolutely right. I love how you put that. And it's true because that's what I think about every time I was doing the challenge. I was just like, I have no excuses.
hmm
I literally have no excuse. Like it's a beautiful day. Go out and run. Like it's a good day. I woke up. I feel good. I'm healthy. Go to the gym. Like what? Oh, I'm tired. It's like
it's a
no, like
privilege.
it's a
It's a
privilege.
privilege.
And again, we're
Yeah.
just asking you guys to do a minimum of 4 times, four
A week.
exercises. Yeah, a week.
No, three
Well, you know
exercises.
what I mean. For
4 times a week.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
My brain
okay.
isn't functioning right.
That's how I feel right now too.
Oh, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm just trying not to confuse everybody.
Oh, thank you. I'm confused most days. Um, yeah, so, but I love how you put that, and it's so true. And I hope, if you guys decide to sign up and get on board, that you feel the same way too. I think a lot of the people that signed up for our challenges, that was like one thing that they said. They're just like, oh my, well, one thing they said was, wow, like I do have 30 minutes a day to work out, or I do have, the time, I can make this a priority for myself. And because of
hmm
that, a lot of these people reported back that they felt better, they had better energy, they slept better, they were more motivated, they are more confident. Um, and it's kind of like it put them in a place to be living a healthier lifestyle, which is ultimately that is what we want, you know? That's why it's like, okay, it's 3 exercises for four days a week. That like, anyone can do that. I can do it before bed. I can do it, before lunch. Like I can do it when I walk Rocky. Like
You
no
can
big
even do it
deal.
sitting in a chair, there's chair
You can do it
exercises.
sitting in a chair.
I'm just
We're
saying, you
not
can
doing
do
chair exercises
it.
though.
But some people may want to or need to, so
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, so yeah, just getting in that mindset that, you know, I literally just finished a blog putting, it's called No Survivors, but it's basically about you giving up your control and giving up your old life for your new life through Christ. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, like you're not in control of the day and how it works itself out and all that. But, you can be in control of how you think through things and setting priorities. So there are things that we do in our day that are totally unnecessary, like scrolling on freaking TikTok, or sitting down and watching a show, like a show for an hour, 2 hours. No, we can make other things priorities, right? And if the day changes or shifts, it's like, okay, roll with it. But we're asking you to do 3 exercises. Like, no excuses. You guys can do this. We can do this. You know? You know what
hmm
I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I
Why,
do.
why are you so quiet?
Me? I'm
Yeah.
just tired today. I'm just seriously, I'm so tired. But I'm
Hmm.
here.
You're here. That's
I'm
good.
here.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop being whatever this is. And
Well, you did want to talk a little bit about your book. I remember
oh,
that.
well,
So if
sure,
you want
since
to
you mentioned it.
just briefly.
Just brief. She's like looking at her clock. You're looking at your watch. Okay. Okay, look, I'm going to wrap this up real quick. So for those of you who don't know, I did write a book. It's called The Growing Christian, Two Paths of the Christian Belief. And it is on Amazon, amazon.com, for $12.99. I was really inspired to write this book because I felt like there was a need for it, in regards to living and leading a Christian life and what that looks like, what that means. And it's pretty short. I have 4 chapters and a lot of little sub-chapters sprinkled in there, which are fun. Personal stories of my growth with my relationship with God and my faith. And then also some tools and some guiding, steps to help you grow deeper in your relationship with Christ, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. So it's not a book like, oh, I figured it out. It's like, no, I'm figuring it out, and I'm going to be figuring it out for my entire life, as we all will, right? Yep. So that's my book. And I feel like I was going to say something else. Oh, and then if you guys go to my new website, RebeccaVanetta.com, I have a blog that I've started, and I'm writing 1 blog a week, and it's just kind of supporting the book and supporting my Christian values and my walk and everything I'm really learning through the Bible and through God's Word. So it's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so check it out. And then in regards to the challenge, you guys know, go to thestrideproject.org for more information to sign up. That'll take you to Pledge It, and boom, you guys will be on your way to helping Oscar, his family, and getting into better shape.
There you go.
And that's it.
And that's a wrap.
Was that good on time? How's
That's
the watch?
Great.
Okay.
That's good. I was actually looking at my heart rate. Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
And my time, but
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, I think that's short and sweet, and yeah, we look forward to seeing some of you guys out there with us.
Yes. All right. So go ahead, sign up. Let's go ahead and start promoting this event and promoting, the fundraising for Oscar and his family, and let's all have some fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Until next
Okay.
time.
Thank you guys for listening. Make sure to stay tuned for the next podcast. You can find out more at thestrideproject.org.